Hey guys, Strong Style Studios back again. It's Alex.
And it's me, Noah.
And I am still the reigning defending Strong Style Studios champion. I'm Brock Lesnar again. I only bring it out once in a while.
Yeah.
We kind of let this get away from us.
We did. We got to bring this prestige back up.
Yeah, we're gonna bump up the prestige by having the 3rd annual WrestleMania prediction video. Not a very good WrestleMania this year. The excitement's not really there yet.
I'm starting to get there. I'm rounding that corner, you know. Right. Yeah, I hear you. It's just kind of a very mediocre card. Look.
Yeah, but then again, that's nice because it leaves room for surprise.
Exactly. I don't know exactly what to expect.
When we go with little expectations, we usually get impressed a little bit. A little bit.
Fair. That's a fair.
All right. Well, let's start this thing off. The first show will be Thursday, and it will be Evolve 39. The first match, Biff Busick versus Tommy End. This should be just a good technical wrestling match. I'm going to go with Busick on this one.
I'm also going to go with Busick, but I think that End is a guy that we're going to have to look out for.
I agree. Next we have Chris Hero versus Ethan Page. Hero going over on Page. This should be fun. Just make Hero look like an asshole. And Page, I love Page. Great to see him getting booked.
Another one. And we're doing this by the
We're doing it live.
Yeah.
We're doing a Bill O'Reilly. Then we have a pretty good match. It will be Ricochet, Rich Swann, and Uhaa Nation taking on Caleb Conley, T.J. Perkins, and Brian motherfucking Cage. This should be a pretty fun match. I'm looking forward to see Uhaa Nation and Brian Cage lock up again.
Oh man, the last time we saw them, man, that was just freakish.
Yeah. This actually would be one of Uhaa Nation's last weekends on the Indies.
So they're having 3 shows this weekend,
yes,
am
3.
I right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Ricochet and Swan and Uhaa on this one. Because I feel like you want to give Uhaa at least one big win before his exit, you know?
Okay. What's his... I don't mean to for any spoilers, but what's his match the following night? If I may ask.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Hang on. It was...
This might depend on...
He's taking on Drew Galloway the next night. And on night 3, he's in the tag team match with Ricochet and against the Generation X.
Then, yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that on that one also.
Yeah, you kind of got to put over Uhaa Nation Ricochet a little bit leading into that match. Alright, and then we have a really good one. Timothy Thatcher and Drew Gulak in a rematch of their match from last year's WrestleMania weekend, which a lot of people say stole the Mania weekend. I wasn't able to watch it, though. This is going to be a tough one to call, but since Thatcher is going into this weekend with a big feud with Chris Hero, I'm going to say that you want to get him over big time, so Thatcher's going to win this round.
I'm going with Thatcher also. I think that he's really a guy that... sorry, my phone's ringing. It's very distracting. But Gabe has a lot of confidence in and going forward, so put him over.
Okay. Then we have the first of 2 title matches on the card. The Dragon Gate opened the Freedom Gate title match. Johnny Gargano defending against A.R. Fox. Gargano obviously winning this match.
Gotta be.
No question. And then the other match is Drew Galloway taking on the Dare Wolf, PJ Black, a.k.a. Justin Gabriel of WWE fame. 2 former WWE guys locking up for the Evolve title. That's kind of cool. Galloway going over here.
Galloway.
Yeah. What do you think? Buy or no buy for this show?
This will be a fun show, no doubt. I think that it's skippable, but... like if you're picking and choosing what you're buying this weekend, it's skippable, but I'd recommend this show.
Yeah,
it's top to bottom.
It's a solid show. Don't expect any. I don't think there's gonna be any like blow-away surprises or whatever.
But there's not one match on that card that you're like, eh.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good solid card.
Yeah, so I would recommend it.
Yeah. All right, and then switching over to Friday, we have Evolve 40, and we got in the first match a match that was added last minute, but I'm very excited for. Drew Galloway or. God damn it, man. I blew the spot, man. I blew the spot.
All right.
Drew Gulak taking on T.J. Perkins. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say Gulak is going to get his win back from the night prior.
I agree. T.J. Perkins, he basically just put over guys.
Right.
Then we have A.R. Fox versus Ethan Page. Again, I love Ethan Page, but he's basically just a guy that he's going to be putting over guys in the show.
Exactly, and Fox is one of their top guys. So.
And he has a big match with PJ Black on the last show of the weekend, so they got to get him over, make him look like a real competitor. So yeah, this is another good one. Timothy Thatcher versus Tommy End in a match. Very going to be a technical wrestling match, big time. Again, I got to go with Thatcher because you're building up Thatcher as the guy who's willing to challenge Hero and maybe take the throne from Hero, I think.
Yeah, and Tommy End is just getting his foot into Evolve. I think he's a guy that we're going to have to look out for, you know, but right now Thatcher's red hot, so it's got to be Thatcher. Have we all, every single one of these is the same?
Yeah, we're very boring. Gabe's very predictable with his booking, though.
Yeah, but these, as long as it plays out nicely.
Good matches, though. Okay, then we, another great match. I'm really looking forward to this match. Chris Hero versus Biff Busick. This is a tough one because this could really go either way. But since Hero is the guy who's been ducking Biff, I'm going to say Biff gets the win here.
Oh, damn you. I also wanted to go with Busick. Yeah, this is a hard one to call, though. They're seen as top guys.
Yeah, you can very much go either way. You can either go where Hero wins and goes undefeated in the weekend and then faces Thatcher, and then Thatcher's the one that beats Hero, and then Busick can get a rematch down the road with Hero or whatever. So it can really go either way, but I'm giving the slightest to Busick. I think Gabe wants to get his guys over, and Busick and Thatcher are his guys. So we'll see. Then we have Johnny Gargano and Rich Swann taking on Caleb Conley and Brian Cage. I'm going to go a little out the box here. I'm going to say that... Sorry. I'm going to say that Conley and Cage get the win here. They're probably going to pin Rich Swann. You know, you got... I'm very surprised that there's no Dragon Gate Tag Team Titles on the match. I guess they couldn't book Nice or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I think Conley and Cage get the win here. I think you gotta give Conley and Cage something to work with this weekend.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Cage is going to be the one to get the pin on
Rich
Swann.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that as well. Then we have Drew Galloway taking on Uhaa Nation in a non-title match. Very obvious that Galloway is going to get the win here. I think he's the Evolve champion. He's going into a title match on night 3. So no question he gets the win here. Uhaa Nation puts over a top guy in the Indies on his way out the door.
I agree, but I think that, you know, well, I guess let me ask you this. Do you think it would hurt the match from the following night if this match was for the title?
I think, I don't know, tough call.
Because I feel like having beat, let's say he beats Uhaa Nation in a title match before he goes on to be a superstar, which he's going to be.
And they very much could make it last minute, make it a title match.
That's true. Do you think that, if you were booking, which would you?
I would probably have it where Uhaa Nation comes out and says, "Hey, you know, Galloway, you know who I am. I know, you know who you are. You know I'm worthy of the title. Put that title on the line. Like, prove that you're a real man. Let me have a chance to become the Evolve champion." You know, so I can see it happening. And maybe Galloway comes out and says, "I'm a fighting champion. I'm gonna put my title on the line no matter what." You know, did the whole fighting champion bullshit. And then the main event, kind of a dream match: Ricochet versus PJ Black. Could be a very, very good match. No question, Ricochet going over.
Yeah, it's got to be Ricochet.
I mean, you put over your guy, and Ricochet is one of the greatest high flyers in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue.
Yep. And then Saturday we got the WWN Live Super Show, and we got some pretty good matches on this one. This is one we're actually going to be watching live, so I'm excited for this. We have a 6-women tag team match, which is going to feature Mia Yim, Kimberly, and Cherry Bomb taking on Nikki Storm and Nicole Matthews and
Portia Perez.
Portia Perez, thank you. This is really cool because it's actually the Shimmer champions taking on the Shine champions, so that's kind of cool. But since it is Shine versus Shimmer, and Shine is a WWN Live thing, I'm gonna go with Mia Yim's team getting the win here.
That's a good pick, but I don't know. I feel like this is the time. If I'm gonna take a gamble, if we're gonna be close throughout, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the team with Portia Perez. I know that she's a really good worker, so
yeah. I'm kind of anxious about this match. I'd like to see some. It's kind of cool to see women's wrestling actually taking giving a chance to shine a little bit. No pun intended. Then we have a 4-way fray match. This is gonna be fucking crazy. Biff Busick, Drew Gulak, too many Drews, TJ Perkins, and Tommy End. This would be fucking crazy. A lot of good technical wrestling. I'm I'm going to go with Tommy End finally getting his win.
Bitch.
Fuck you, bro. Tommy End's going to get his win here to finally, he needs to get one win on this fucking weekend, obviously.
Yeah.
So, that's my pick.
Well, that unfortunately is mine also.
All right.
We got to start. We need to start 2 new podcasts and get 2 new people that just.
I guess so.
Completely polar opposites.
We need to get a CCW fan in here. All right, then we have Chris Zero taking on Timothy Thatcher. This is gonna be fucking awesome. I cannot wait for this fucking match. Thatcher gets the win.
Gotta be Thatcher, but man, this card is shaping up. The more that we we run it down, it's gonna be.
And then we have a High Flyers dream match. PJ Black, AR Fox. This one's tough, but I'm gonna take a shot here. I'm gonna say PJ Black is someone I think Gabe kind of wants to use to help build up Evolve. So I'm gonna go with PJ Black in your win here. I'm gonna bet against AR Fox, which is one of Gabe's golden boys.
I like that pick, but I'm gonna go with AR Fox.
All right. And then we have the match that made us want to order this show. The match that made it.
Yeah. Anything could have happened prior to this match.
Generation Next, Austin Aries, Roderick Strong taking on Ricochet and Uhaa Nation. Holy fuck.
Wow, that's a dream match right
It's
there.
fucking incredible, man. Ricochet and Aries in a match, dude. That's awesome.
Wait.
Obviously, you gotta give it to the new guys. Ricochet and Uhaa Nation getting the win here. No question in my mind.
I'm going to go with Aries Roddy, and I'm hoping it's because they plan on bringing Aries in a lot.
I don't believe he signed a new deal with TNA yet.
So
there's a chance.
I'm hoping that this is kind of see you later, Nation.
But the only thing that makes me doubt that is because Gabe has put this over as Generation Next versus the new generation. So, and Gabe's always about putting out the new guys. So
that's true. But I think that this is a match that you could have Uhaa job.
Okay, I agree. I totally agree. And then we have the main events: champion versus champion if both retain at Evolve 35-9, which they're obviously going to do because you don't announce a champion versus champion match and then swerve. It is Gabe, we're doing Gabe, not Russo. So,
Exactly.
Johnny Gargano, Drew Galloway. Pick a winner. There can only be one champion.
I'm gonna have to go with Galloway.
Okay, that is a very, very good pick, and honestly, if it hadn't been for recent circumstances, I would totally agree. But
what is the recent circumstances?
Galloway is working for TNA.
That's true.
So I'm thinking Gargano might be the one that win the belt here. I can be totally wrong, and if it is, that's really cool because I like Galloway and Evolve. I think he's a good guy to have Evolve going to be built around a little bit, but. I think Galloway. I don't think he's gonna be on his way out, but I don't think Gabe wants to have his belt on a guy who's working for another company.
Okay, that's understandable.
All right, and we move.
This is gonna really separate.
This is the one we're actually watching. Is gonna be the one that separates us. I like that. Like we planned it out. Right. Then we have ROH's Supercard of Honor 9. I really fucking wish we could watch this show live.
I know. I really wish it was a pay-per-view. I don't know.
Me too.
Why they didn't do that, but what can you do?
Anyway, we have ACH taking on Mark Briscoe. This could be entertaining. I mean, it'll have a lot of character.
Both guys can go, and I mean, Mark, he's fun.
Yeah.
But it's got to be ACH.
ACH all the way. Oh, by the way, just so everyone knows, we are filming this ahead of time a little bit, so. Matches could be added to the card, but they will not factor into our pick'ems because we cannot predict them because the matches are not announced as of right now. So, because obviously some matches are going to be added. Then we have Jimmy Jacobs' last match in Ring of Honor. Very sad, but very happy for Jimmy at the same time.
Definitely.
He's taking on BJ Whitmer. I mean, a classic feud revisited. I'm torn in this one because I could see it going both ways. I could see BJ Whitmer getting the win over it, and you put up with the heel, blah 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 blah. But at the same time, I could see Jimmy getting a win and getting a rousing win before his exit. But
that's true.
But being that it is Jimmy, and this is the idea of it is going to be like the decade having a nice casual match. Oh, we're just having a fun match. No hard feelings. Whoever wins wins. Blah 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 blah. I think BJ's going to cheat to win, do some kind of dastardly bullshit heel thing, and like this kind of sets him up to be like the guy taking over the decade. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be BJ, but if they were gonna do a little, nice win on the way out, Jimmy's like a perfect guy to do.
And I don't think BJ would have any problem putting over Jimmy Jacobs.
No, exactly.
And I don't think anyone would bat an eye twice at it. So that could go either way. We have a match I'm really looking forward to. Christopher Daniels versus Roderick Strong. I mean, holy shit, dude.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty fucking awesome. I'm torn on this one as well. I can see this really going either way. But I'm going to go with Roddy, I think.
Yes, I'm also going with Roddy.
Just because Daniels hasn't had a lot of singles matches and he hasn't really won any
the only
matches.
way, this would be a start of a singles push if they did it.
Then we have a match I'm really not looking forward to. Kazarian versus Michael Elgin. Haven't been a fan of Kazarian since he came back to the Indies, and Michael Elgin's kind of been needing some big matches to get him held back in that main event spotlight. But
I don't think this is going to do it.
Nope. I'm going to go with Elgin.
Yeah, I got to go with that also.
Yeah, I just realized no War Machine or Ciampa announced this card yet, or Seidel. So there's going to be some guys added to this card very last minute.
It would have been nice to know him, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Then we get the top matches. The Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles on the line. Red Dragon defending against the Kingdom. I'm going to go with the Kingdom because I think this might be leading to an idea of maybe them winning both the ROH and the IWGP Tag Team titles.
I agree. I think it's going to be the Kingdom. I think it's their time. They've gotten over despite everyone hating the two guys separately.
Yeah, they are working very well as a team.
I agree. They're so funny out there.
Oh, they're great.
Great characters.
And also it's time to split off Red Dragon.
I agree. They're way too good.
The Year of the Dragon has been fantastic. I mean, these guys are one of the best tag teams, but they're so fucking good as singles guys. You need to give Kyle O'Reilly a chance as a singles guy.
Definitely.
A match I'm really looking forward to, and a match I totally predicted happening. ROH World Television Title. Jay Lethal, the greatest first-generation superstar of all time, taking on Jushin Thunder Liger, the man, the myth, the legend.
That's going to be awesome.
It's got to be lethal.
It's got to be. But still, that's going to be great.
Oh, absolutely.
Lethal's such a great heelish character.
It's going to be great because the fans are going to love Liger and hate Lethal. It's going to be fucking fun.
Mm-hmm. Old school.
Yep. And then the main event, the rematch of the century. ROH World Title. Jay Briscoe, Samoa Joe. Oh, let the bodies hit the floor, man. It's going to be fucking nuts.
Oh, the crowd, I feel like it's just going to be
electric.
Yeah, just mental.
Obviously with Joe possibly going to WWE, which when the fuck do you think we're going to hear that phrase?
Really? I thought that ship had sailed. You know?
Jay Briscoe going over.
I'm going to go with Briscoe also. This might be the match I'm looking for the most.
This might be the match of the weekend, right here.
Mm-hmm.
This match. All right, and then we have the big one. Oh, just so everyone knows, we're not doing New Japan because New Japan takes place the week after WrestleMania. So, sorry. WrestleMania 31. Not really that excited for this one. It's gonna be a show. We have for the pre-show, which is bullshit. WWE Tag Team titles on the line. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, the Brass Rings Club, unofficial name, taking on the Usos, the New Day, and Los Matadores.
It's got to be the tag champs.
I mean, yes, Cesaro and Kidd. I mean, fucking A. I mean, no question they're going over. We have a big factor, which is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale.
This is the wild card.
This is the wild card. Because we literally don't know everyone's going to be in this match. There will be one NXT superstar in this match.
We should add that to the pick.
You want to add one? Okay, well, let's add that.
I think we're both going to pick the same one.
Adrian Neville.
Yeah, Neville.
Yeah, Neville.
Shit.
Adrian Neville probably going to be in it. Who knows? Maybe it'd be Tyson Kidd. Maybe Derek Cummings. Maybe Finn Balor. Finn Balor's entrance at WrestleMania.
That'd be amazing.
But it'd be so light out, so they probably wouldn't do it. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who's your pick for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Ooh.
Pressure's on.
I was leaning towards Neville because I thought that'd be an amazing way to get him on the roster.
That's good.
Give him give people a reason to give a crap about this guy. But I think it's going to be a returning Sheamus.
Damn it! That's my pick, Sheamus. Damn it. Maybe Sheamus should eliminate Neville last. Take away from the NXT guy. That kind of establishment as a heel.
Yeah, maybe.
That's an idea.
He needs to be a heel.
All right. Then we have one that this is another that could be the turning factor. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. We have discussed this at length about who would going to go over. For me though, it's you need to get a heel over on this show, and I think Seth Rollins is the guy you need to keep building his stock up. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins getting the win over here over Orton.
This one's tough.
It is.
This one's really tough. I want to say Orton. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Orton just because he's a returning guy. One, he doesn't like... He's not a guy that just lays down for anybody.
But Seth Rollins isn't anyone.
True. Biggest thing working against my pick, though, is how many matches Seth Rollins has lost over the course of this last year. An incredible amount. So, that's tough. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with Orton.
All right. We have the standard Divas match. AJ, Paige versus the Bella Twins. Nobody will give a fuck. I'm going to go with AJ and Paige just because, you know, fuck it. Let the faces actually get a win in a Divas match for once, you know.
Yeah, that's my pick.
And fuck the Bella Twins. Not literally, you know, because they're probably disgusting. No offense to Dana Bryan.
Yeah, that was great. Ooh.
Yeah. The vinegar. The match of the night, probably. The ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Stardust, and Daniel Bryan. There is potential that Sheamus might be added to this, but I'm going to assume he's going to return for the Battle Royale.
I agree.
For me, all signs of this match point to Bryan winning the belt and making that Intercontinental title actually mean a fuck.
I agree with that also. I would have to... I mean, other than that, maybe you could put it on Ambrose, but I don't think he needs it. I don't think that'd be a good idea to put that belt on him.
You need a workhorse.
Yeah.
And I love Ambrose, but Ambrose is not a workhorse.
No.
You know.
Well,
he's a good
great worker.
He's just not a workhorse. He can't make everyone look good like Bryan can.
Well, I don't know if that's why they wouldn't do it, but
whatever. Then we have the other title match, the United States title match, Rusev versus John Cena. Cena wins, LOL.
Is this a pick?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not a pick, it's a spoiler. You know,
Right.
Cena wins. Then we have a match that a lot of people are very negative about, but we're being hopefully optimistic about it. Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker.
Yeah, I think this should be fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people are calling back to last year, and I think, I mean, we got to remember Taker was pretty banged up during that match, real banged up.
He's fucking shredded in those pictures.
He's looking good, and yeah, I think this will be good.
Yeah, I'm going with Taker. You give Taker a win, kind of reestablish that, hey, I ain't going anywhere. I'm still fucking here. I'm still the dead man. I'm still the fucking baddest motherfucker in the yard. And also, you keep the legitimacy of Brock Lesnar being the one in 22 and 1 after the WrestleMania.
Agreed. I would stick with Taker also. I know that there's some people who think that Wyatt should go over here, but I think that this is one of those situations where Wyatt can come out looking stronger in a loss.
Yeah.
This is very much a character-driven...
Very much like he stared the devil in the face and he witnessed what real power is, and like now he's like...
Maybe he understands. After he loses the Undertaker, he finally understands what it is to be purely evil, or like to get to that place.
I know what I must do in my life now, and like he's got like a newfound purpose in defeat to the dead man. And then we have a match I never thought I would see ever happen: Sting versus Triple H. Sting wins, no question. I mean he comes back, and you make him win, and then you book him at Undertaker next year. The last ride for both men.
That's what we should do.
Yep.
Who do you put over next year? Ooh.
I'd say Taker. Taker wins.
That's a tough one.
Taker wins and rides off in the sunset. And Sting, acknowledges the better man, and they both never wrestle again.
I think either way that either guy could possibly win, but
at the same time, Vince is gonna want to.
And I like that 20. Keeping the 1.
Yep, keep the 1.
Yep.
And then the match.
The main event, baby.
The main event. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, versus Roman Reigns. Well, we could sit here and debate for hours about what could happen, what should happen.
There's a lot.
I'm going to lay it out for you right now. And you want to lay it out first? You want to lay it on the... How you want to lay it down? You want to lay it down first, or you want me to?
You know what? I'll let you do this one.
All right.
And then I will follow up
All right.
with some things.
Brock Lesnar has just recently announced, actually literally 5 seconds ago before we started filming, that he has re-signed with the WWE for a multi-year deal. You got to keep the Beast in top form. Roman Reigns I think he may be ready to be in the ring with Lesnar. I don't think now is the right time to put the belt on him. So, you put him in that match, you both of them look like fucking monsters. But Lesnar walks away the victor, and Roman Reigns looks strong in defeat and proves to all his critics, I stood in the ring with Brock Lesnar, I went toe-to-toe with him, I didn't beat him, but he knows he was in a fight with me. And you build up to next year's WrestleMania, triple threat match, Shield members. But Lesnar walks away the champion, cash in maybe next night or whatever, or a few days, weeks or whatever down the road. Meanwhile, you use John Cena, United States Champion, and Daniel Bryan as your Intercontinental Champion to raise those belts in prestige and have them main eventing pay-per-views. Up until the cash-in, which will be Seth Rollins cashing in on Brock Lesnar, and then the chase begins where Roman Reigns is trying to get the belt off of Seth Rollins, the man who he thinks stole what was rightfully his. When he was going to go after Lesnar when he was ready, and Rollins took away his opportunity to face Lesnar for the title again. Boom! Book it.
I like the way that could possibly play out. That is definitely one of the options. But let's remember that this is wrestling, and that they're selling us. It
doesn't always have to make sense.
Exactly, and they're doing everything they can to sell us WrestleMania. The reason that Brock Lesnar was on ESPN today was to pitch WrestleMania. Whether ESPN knew it or not, they might have thought he was going back to UFC, but he was on there to pitch WrestleMania.
Oh, absolutely.
And he said he's gonna win. Now, what better way to fucking shock people than to keep Lesnar in the company, have him on a non-wrestling related show, telling people he's going to retain. So you're getting all these real sports fans to tune in, see Lesnar kick the shit out of somebody, and then all of a sudden, boom, Reigns wins. Now, I feel like if that is the scenario, if Reigns wins, and I actually spoke with the Orange Dream earlier today.
Orange Gene?
Yeah, the Orange Gene.
Mean Gene?
Justin, the Orange Dream.
He's still alive?
He's still alive.
I thought we killed him.
Well, you know, he's hanging on.
Okay.
He's doing all right.
No, wait, he killed us. No, he super kicked us.
Whatever.
Kayfabe, bro.
Yeah. Damn it. We're blowing it.
I know. Yeah, well,
but anyway, he was saying the same thing, but he was saying that if Reigns wins, he can't leave Mania with the belt. There's just no way.
Cash in?
So, yeah, I think it comes down to one of those two scenarios where Reigns wins, we get a cash in, or Lesnar keeps the belt.
Here's my question for you, though. I propose to you, though. Do you think that WWE looks at Reigns and like they want him to be the next John Cena? Do you think that they would take away his big WrestleMania moment, his first championship win, and take it away from him with a cash in?
I think that
it's a tough call, right? Yeah.
To me, it's something that like I wouldn't be shocked if they did it, but yeah, I think that it's something that they would want to stay away from. But when I look at it, it could definitely work. You know, it's a reason to give.
It would absolutely work, and like it's something that's never been done before. Like Money in the Bank champions, people have talked about it. Like I'm gonna cash in at WrestleMania, but it's never been done.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, that'd be big.
It'd be really big.
Plus, then you could always use it as a footnote in history where let's say Reigns is a 7-time champion. Well, remember his first title he only had for 30 seconds. You know, like it's always going to be something that you can play off, or you can have him lose it, and then he spends the whole next year chasing to get it back till Mania. He's just furious.
Okay. All right. Well, sir.
What did we pick for sure?
I'm picking Lesnar.
All right.
Who are you picking?
I think I'm going to go ahead and I hate to do it after my speech, but I'm going to pick Lesnar also.
You motherfucker! We could. All right.
You know what? I'm doing it.
Fuck it.
Reigns. I'm committing to Reigns.
All right.
Even though it.
Now, okay. Do we want to make an initiative? Like, do we want to make a pick of cash in or no cash in tonight? Do you want to? I'm saying no cash in at Mania.
I'm going Reigns cash in.
Okay. So there we go, man. It might come down to that match. It might come down to the main event of WrestleMania about who walks away with this baby right here.
It could very well.
I am 2-0. The streak will live. I'm going 3-0.
I will be the 1.
No.
2-1.
No. The streak will live forever. Forever. Rocky Romero shot right there. It's you ain't getting this belt, man.
I'm getting
this
that.
Is my belt. I'm holding this down to this bitch. I'm gonna Brock Lesnar this motherfucker.
Well,
you want
Lesnar's gonna be doing the same thing that
you want this belt?
You're gonna be doing
Go ahead.
that Sunday.
Take a leg. Take a leg.
Yeah. I don't have my knee pads on.
Too sweet, that one. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our WrestleMania picks. It is going to be an interesting night, and it could very well be a memorable night. We will tell.
We will tell?
We will tell you. We will tell you.
Know.
We're tune in. You know, don't watch WrestleMania.
Don't watch WrestleMania,
just tune in. Time will tell, folks, what happens. And honestly, I'm kind of excited just talking. Like, I'm getting like, it's like now that Lesnar is staying, it's like now there's that doubt.
Right. I agree. So it definitely makes things more interesting.
It
There's
does.
a few things on here we're not sure about. Those are always fun. So,
Yeah.
And it's wrestling.
It's wrestling, baby. Wrestling's always cool. Even when wrestling's bad, it's still fun.
Exactly. When it's bad, it's good.
All right, you want to pose with the belt? Too sweet. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
I'm just trying to do like the end of Raw.
Yeah. Tug of war. Yeah. Bye.